Welcome, everybody. We're going to start the live session today where I will be talking about different levels in the Neurographica practice. Give me 2 minutes, please. I am going live on Facebook and Instagram. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to today's live session. Today, we will be talking about different levels of practice in the Neurographica method. Okay, give me 2 seconds. Let me finish. Let me just set up, make sure everybody can see me live on Facebook, on 1 second Instagram. I'll be right with you. Just want to make sure my Facebook is set up and we can start. Okay. Excellent. Okay. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the live sessions. Open live sessions I do at least once a week on the Neurographica method. My name is Lana Shalom. I am a certified Neurographica instructor and coach. I have been practicing Neurographica since 2017. I have been an instructor since 2018. I love Neurographica. I use it for personal use. I use it for professional use. I give a lot of amazing courses. I give the basics course, which is going on right now. You still have a chance to join, as we had the first session last week, and the second session is coming up tomorrow on Wednesday. Welcome to join. Next week, I am starting the specialist course. Welcome to join that. If you want to start using Neurographic in the professional setting, if you want to start leading workshops and maybe even leading some courses, start using Neurographic with your clients, start doing facilitations. Actually, today, I will be talking about all of this. I will be explaining to you, because I know people ask me, what is the difference between the basics and the specialist and who is the instructor? So today, I am planning to give you all the information on this, okay? Now, important logistics. Those of you on Facebook, you will be able to see me and my presentation. Those of you on Instagram, you're only seeing me, but no worry, I'm reading everything that's posted on my presentation. And most importantly, the information I'm giving you here, I will be posting the recording afterwards on YouTube. So if you do want to see the presentation, welcome to watch the recording on YouTube, or just go to Facebook to see me now. Okay, let's do this. Let's start talking about it, okay? First and foremost, for many of you, right? For not many of you, some of you actually, who will ask me, okay, Lana, what is whatever it's called? It's called Neurographica. Neurographica is an amazing, effective method that was created by Pavel Piskaryov. Pavel Piskaryov is right here on the picture. You see him. He's an author. He's an inventor. He's a founder of the Institute, Psychology of Creativity Institute, the institute that teaches Neurographica, that gives the certification in Neurographica. That was the institute that certified me as an instructor. And every time I teach the basics course, every time I teach the specialist course or any other certified courses, I give you a certification that's backed up by the institute. That means it's legitimate. That means it's certified. That means you take that certification and you go further on to become an instructor. They will accept it and they will bring you in as an instructor of an advanced level. Now, who is Pavel Piskaryov? Pavel Piskaryov, PhD. He's a philosopher. He's a philosopher. He's a psychologist. He's an architect. He has a master in Reiki. He's a diver. So many things he is. He took everything he knows. And he created this amazing method that brings personal revelation, creative search, scientific research, field experience, the development and design of the unique graphical language. All of it is what makes Neurographica one of the most effective and most transformative method to be used nowadays in the coaching world, in the psychology world, in the developmental, personal development, right? You don't have to be a professional. You don't have to be a coach or a psychologist to use it. Many of my students are not any of the professionals in the psychology or a counselor or a mental health professional. They just use it for themselves, or they can become a specialist and start using it with others. And this is what I'm going to tell you about, okay? Basically, as defined by the Institute, there are three types of people, three types of practitioners within the Neurographica method. The first level is the basic user level, okay? People, this is the main basic level, okay? I'm going to tell you about each level, okay? So we have three levels, just to tell you in general. First level is a basic user level. Second one is a specialist certified level. Third one is to become an instructor. Now, it's interesting to note, I want to tell you about something else. I want to tell you there is another level, okay? There is actually level 0. And that's the level where people get introduced to the Neurographica method, okay? This is the level where people start finding out about Neurographica method, okay? The first 0 level is when, not the first level, I'm sorry, the 0 level is you remembering, what was the first time you were introduced to the Neurographica method? Did you stumble upon a video on YouTube? Did you maybe see a friend post a Neurographica drawing on social media and you're like, oh, you became interested, the interesting lines, right? The wavy lines, right? There's a certain impression, something we call a reflection, that was left upon you once you saw the Neurographica drawing. My daughter, who's 21, when I first started studying it in 2018, and I introduced it to her first, that was, I guess, when she was 16, 17. She was one of my first students, of course. And when I first showed it to her, I asked her, what do you think? She said, Mom, this is trippy. So that's what it is, right? Many of you get the impression that the Neurographica drawing is a trippy kind of drawing. It's very interesting. Some people call it spiritual. Some people call it impressionable. A lot of different people have their own impression. Again, something we call a reflection. That's a scientific word, right? That's a Neurographica method word. We call it the reflection. It leaves you some kind of a reflection within you. And I know people told me this. They said, it took me like, I would go on for days thinking about what is it that I saw. I would go on for one day or hours or days or month. And then at one point, a person makes a decision, right? A person makes a decision and says, I want to learn more about this method. And people start looking. What do they do? What do we all do when we become interested nowadays? We do research. We go online and we start making research. We put in Google, we put the word Neurographica. We may spell it right, we may spell it wrong. Things come up, okay? It used to be 5 years ago, by the way. When I started doing Neurographic in 2017, even in the Russian language, there were like maybe 5 maximum videos about the Neurographica method. One of them was like a 3-minute video. This was the very first video I saw, and I was like, wow, I love it. So I started searching more, and all the other videos were videos made by Pavel Piskaryov, the founder, as we were just discussing him. He actually showed what is Neurographica, how to draw it, and he was inviting people, come and learn more. And I was like, oh, that's something interesting. Should I learn to do this? And of course, I started watching other open videos, and they were all by Pavel, and I became more interested in his philosophy, his outlook on life. Many of the things he shared during those initial sessions, Pavel later was talking about it. He was saying that those were the beginner sessions for him too. He was just developing the method, and he would go and there were sessions done in the library where he would gather people and just tell them, you want to draw with me? Okay, and that's what people do. People took a leap of faith. They started drawing. Now it's one of the fastest growing transformational integrative method in the self-development field. Okay, so this is amazing. Okay, so many of you may do that. Nowadays, in an English language, we have YouTube videos. In 2018, when I made that was the very first video on the Neurographica method, when I made in 2018, I think it has like 20-something thousand views now, right? And it was amazing. I remember nobody did it. And I said, what do you mean nobody does it? We need to spread the word about this method. We need to talk about it. We need to share the amazing power, the transformational power this method can have on a personal level, on a professional level, on all levels. And that's what I did. I remember creating that first video. Nowadays, there are many videos on the Neurographica method. Most of them, I must say that, come from people who never learned what it is. They saw somebody else draw. They're like, okay, I'm going to do this. Those, artists, art bloggers, art vloggers, right? They're like, okay, I'm going to make this trippy drawing called the Neurographica, and a lot of things they explain. I remember looking at it, I'm like, okay, this is not what the Neurographic method is about. And this is okay. And this is level 0. This is where you start. Watching videos on YouTube, watching how to draw Neurographica, what Neurographica, it may be proper information, it may be somewhat improper, not so correct. It does not matter. We all have our own personal memories of the first time we saw the Neurographica, the first time we got in touch, we learned, we became interested in the Neurographica method, okay? And those are the memories that we contain, right? I remember mine, you remember yours, and that's okay. However you come to the field, however you come to start to learn to do this further, that's your personal journey. Let's celebrate it. Let's say, yes, it is what it is. Doesn't matter how. The main thing is I discovered this method and now I want to go learn. And that's when you officially start entering the levels in the Neurographica method, okay? There are 4 levels official, right? I mentioned 3, there is one more. There are 4 official levels as outlined by the Psychology of Creativity Institute, okay? We have 4 levels of what we can reach within the Neurographica method. The very first level is the beginner level. This is what we have, the basic user course, okay? This is where we learn the foundation of the method. I'm going to tell you about the 4 levels, and then I'm going to give you each level separately so you understand more. There is a reason I'm doing this. I want you to know more about the method. I want you to learn more. I want you to be aware. Okay, it's okay to do this when you just learned about the method, when it's just a 0-level introduction. But when you go and want to become a certified practitioner, you want to make sure you learn by people who are actually certified to teach, okay? And that's what I am discussing with you, right? So the very first level is always the beginner level, basic user course, foundations of the method is where you learn. You learn how to do transformation for yourself. I like to call it the self-coaching level. The second level is a professional level, becoming a specialist, participating in the specialist course. And this is great if you want to lead workshops, if you want to work with private clients, amazing, amazing course. Third level, wait, didn't finish yet. Third level is the mastery level. This is when people say, I want to start teaching this method to others. In order to teach it to others, you become an instructor. You go, only the institute, Psychology of Creativity Institute, is the only establishment, is the only entity that can teach you to become an instructor. So watch out for counterfeits, okay? If anybody tells you, come to me, I will teach you how to become an instructor, not the case. You go to the Psychology of Creativity Institute, you contact Anton Piskaryov. Anton is the son of Pavel Piskaryov. He's in charge of the English-speaking institute, so he will be the one to direct you. And there is level 4. Level 4 is called the mentorship level. Level 4 is when a person starts providing supervision, starts providing mastery while teaching to others, right? If level 3, when we become an instructor, we start teaching, level 4, we say, you know what, I can share my knowledge. I can sell, you become a supervisor. It's even further than that. You become the creator. You can start using the Neurographica method and create your own courses, your own algorithms. That's a completely different ball play, right? Completely different level of learning, of becoming so familiar with the algorithms, with the way the way it works, the way you can take an algorithm and transform it, the way you can take one algorithm and use it toward your goal. You create your own courses, you create your own algorithms, okay? And this is very important to understand. Now, let's talk more about the basic user course. This is the foundations course. So it's very important to understand at this course, okay, whenever you sign up for a basics user course, make sure that you see the following information needs to be shared with you, okay? We are sharing, oh, wait, don't go away. Okay, in the basic user course, you need to learn about the foundations of the method, learn about the author, very important. We need to talk about the author. We need to talk who created it. Why? Because the energy of the author, accepting gratitude to the author is an important part of bringing the method to yourself, okay, making a use of it within your life. Neurographic assets, I made an open video about it. You're welcome to watch it. It's on my YouTube channel, on my Facebook feed. I don't think I did the Insta feed, but it's on my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is very easy to find. It's the same as my profile name, Lana Shalom, okay? The 10 principles of Neurographica, also made an open video. Welcome to watch it. Welcome to understand this further. The understanding of what the neurographic method is. How does it work? What is it based on? Okay. There is a knowledge about the pyramid of consciousness. Okay. I am planning to do an open video where I tell you about what the pyramid of consciousness is and how it relates to something we call the 8 steps of the algorithm. I'm going to show you an integration of both of them. Okay, this is very unique knowledge. You won't find it by any other instructor. Okay, I'm the only instructor who likes to do this. Okay, because even Pavel likes to teach it separately. For myself, I studied the basic user course. In order to teach it, I studied it so much that I internalize the information. And that's an important part to understand how the method works, okay? Let's go further. The basic user course. Also, we learned the reflection process. It's also called the phenomenology in the scientific word. The reflection process is we learn to internalize everything that's happened, all the transformation that occur in the paper while we're drawing the Neurographic method, we internalize it with the reflection process. We also, and this is a new information that's been added to the course. The Institute monitors now. It's called the Pure School. I'm a Pure School graduate. I have a certification that I follow all the rules of teaching the Neurographic method in a correct manner. Okay, so I give you the golden rules. I give you what you can and cannot do in the Neurographic method in order for it to be considered the right way of practicing. That's very important, right? How to draw the neural line we learn in the basic course. The Neurographic pattern, how to combine all the elements in the drawing to create something we call the Neurographic pattern, the conjoining of all the elements to create a major figure. Okay, the base algorithm, very important. Before you learn anything else, the base algorithm. It's actually similar to what I was teaching you, the 8 steps of the algorithm. I made an open video. I think it's either last week or the week before. Welcome to watch it on my YouTube channel, okay? Then, in the basic user course, we have the following algorithms. It used to be 4 algorithms. Now there are 5 algorithms. Very important. Keep on top of things, okay? Algorithm for removing limitations. We have 3 versions of them, okay? Actually, now we can even call it 4 different versions. Yeah, that's what it is. We have the classic version. We have express, where we do the express with the lines, neural lines. We have the express where we bring it out with the shapes. It's called express shapes. And then the new version is called the monochrome. Okay, I will be teaching it tomorrow in the 2nd session of the basics course. I'll be introducing the monochrome version of the ARL algorithm. Okay, now we have the new algorithm. I like to call it algorithm for removing restrictions. Another way to call it would be algorithm for removing outer limitations, because restrictions are, by definition, are limitations imposed upon an individual by outer forces, okay? In the ARL, the algorithm for removing limitations will work on removing inner limitations. But Pavel added a new way, a new algorithm, and it's an amazing revolutionary algorithm. Again, tomorrow in the second session, I will be introducing that new algorithm. So everybody welcome to join. If you took the basics course with somebody else and you just want to learn how to do this algorithm with me, you're welcome to join the course. You can PM me, and you don't have to buy the whole course from me. You can just buy that one session where I will be explaining how to do this. Okay, so welcome. So the new algorithm is called algorithm for removing restrictions. Another way to call it will be algorithm for removing outer limitation, because that's what the word restriction, the definition means, okay? And of course, the algorithm, the old favorite that I'm going to try either this cohort and maybe next, or maybe I'll make a separate session for this cohort. I want to bring the reinvention of the old algorithm called the algorithm for revealing intention. I want to show you how you can do this in a different way, how you can draw it in a different, a new, unique outlook, a new, unique reflection, okay? Very, very important. Join me. Amazing basic user course. You get all the foundation. You get everything you need to start self-coaching, to start bringing transformation into your personal, individual life. And we know change always starts with me, okay? The next level is the level 2. That's called professionals in Neurographica. The professional level in Neurographica is when you say, I want to start using the Neurographica method within my professional setting. It's great for somebody like coaches, psychologists, social worker, counselors, right? Mental health professionals. And also it's great, actually, now that I'm telling you this, it's great for anybody. If you want to start using Neurographica with others, join the course. This is a great course. This is a great way to start using the Neurographica method as an investment. You invest the money, you study more algorithm. The specialist course now has 7 algorithms instead of 6. We added 1 more algorithm to it officially. And now you can start earning money. If you become a specialist, you can start giving workshops. You can start working with clients privately. You can do group facilitations using the algorithms from the specialist course, right? To give you a hint, the best one, the NeuroTree. I've seen a lot of people do group facilitation with the NeuroTree. Amazing, amazing way to do a group work within any corporate setting. Great job, okay? If that's something you want to do, if you do group facilitations, Neurographica would be great for you at a specialist level. And of course, you learn 7 new algorithms, like I mentioned. Now, the 7 algorithms are broken into 2 parts. For group practices, we have the NeuroTree, we have the NeuroRain, we have the NeuroLotus, and I have to figure it out. I have to find out from the Institute, but I believe even the new NeuroIkigai now is, I think it's going to be joined, not the individual, but I think it can be joined for the group practices, okay? You can do the NeuroIkigai on a group level. Help people find their purpose in life, okay? I will be talking about the Ikigai algorithm, I believe, on Thursday, okay? On Thursday, I will be telling you more about the specialist courses. No, not on Thursday. On Thursday, I will be giving you more details about each of the specialist algorithms, what each algorithm is about, what's the goal, how you can use it within your practice. Maybe next week then, Monday, I will try to do an Ikigai open session where I will tell you, maybe we'll draw a little bit. Maybe I'll do a nice, what do you call that? A surprise for you guys. We can do some drawing. Maybe I'll do some beginning drawing for Ikigai. And on November 1st, okay, I'm going to create an event. I'm going to put it on my website, lanashalom.com. Those of you who just want to learn the Ikigai algorithm, those of you who are specialists already, who received your specialist from another instructor, from another school or anything else, because I know a lot of people, there are different international institute franchises, right? We have the Russian Institute, the English speaking, there's Hebrew, there's the Israeli one, and then there is the Germany one, right? So if you learned and you became a specialist and you just want to learn this one algorithm, you're welcome to just join the course. I'm going to do a separate course. It's going to be a big, big workshop, a big, big session. 3 to 4 hours where I'm going to give you all different types, all different versions of how you can use the Ikigai, the idea, the concept, combined with a neurographic method. And then once you take it with me, I will give you the permission, I will give you the certification that you took it. Of course, pending the supervision, you will have to provide the drawing for the supervision. And I will give you, and you will be allowed to use it within your own practice. So welcome to join me for that part, okay? Again, group practices involves 4 algorithms: NeuroTree, NeuroRain, NeuroLotus, the new one, NeuroIkigai, amazing algorithm. The individuals algorithm, the algorithm you can use with private, when you work with private clients, are True, Score, and the quality of life, okay? I will be telling you more about each algorithm on Thursday. I'm going to do a separate big session, open live session on what the specialist course is all about, what you can do with it, what it involves, everything, all the details, how you can get certified, what's involved in the certification, okay? It's a nice, big, major course that I invite all of you to join. And then at the specialist course, this is a unique offering that I offer. The way I teach the specialist course, I add more. I offer coaching model sessions so you can see how you can see per se in the session. It's a coaching model session. I will show you how you can use the neurographic method when you work with a client, not just teach you, but also show you, right? An example. I offer coaching with Neurographica course. I comprise this whole course myself, and I want to teach you how can you use the method within the coaching field, okay? Those of you who are beginner coaches, those of you who are thinking of becoming coaches, you can take this course and you can start the practice. You can start practicing, you can start using the Neurographic method, work with others. Like I mentioned, 3 ways: group practicing, giving workshops; private practices, working with clients one-on-one; and of course, group facilitation, a great way to also use the Neurographic method. In my course, I offer another complementary algorithm called the NeuroSun. Welcome to join, welcome to use it. You will be able to use this within your practice. And of course, I offer personalized support to complete the certification process. If you need any help, any coaching, any type of support, I'm there. I will answer questions. You can always reach out to me. I am available on an individual level to every single specialist student to complete the certification, because this is my goal, to make sure that you complete it, you become a certified specialist, and start bringing the method to others successfully. So, and yes, like I mentioned, the discussion and the details of all the algorithm and the program, the specialist Neurographic Specialist course, will take place on Thursday, October 19. I'm going to do the time 12 p.m. Okay, it's not here, but the time will be 12 p.m. Okay. I will go live like I'm doing it today on Facebook, on Instagram, and there will be a recording afterwards available for YouTube, okay, on my channel. Now, let's go further. The next level after the specialist is for people who say, I love it. They tried it. And this is the reason why the specialist and the basics and the specialist at special level is taught outside of the institute, because you can take it with me, you can become a specialist, you can start practicing the Neurographica. That's when people started paying attention and started figuring out. Many people, I know many people are comfortable using the Neurographica method as a specialist. They enjoy giving basic workshops, they enjoy leading private students, private clients, they enjoy doing even group facilitations, but they don't necessarily have the need to start teaching it to others, right? No giving certification. They don't feel the need to give. Now, there will be people who say, I want to do more. I want to teach the basics course to others. I want to teach the certified, I'm going to talk about the certified advanced courses to others. That's when the person makes a decision. First, do the practice as a specialist, then you make a decision, you want to become an instructor. and you go to the Institute for Psychology of Creativity, and you learn how to become an instructor in Neurographica. The instructor in Neurographica is somebody who can teach the Neurographica method to others. Basically, I'm an instructor, and that's what I do. Certify others to become basic users. That's what I do, right? You come to me, I give you the certification. I give you the knowledge, I supervise you, I certify you. Teach certified courses to others. I'm going to talk about the advanced certified courses in the next page. The study program takes place for 9 months. Okay, it's a longer program. The basic user and the specialist course, just for you to know, it's a series of, it used to be 8 hours, now it's much more. With me, it's always much more because I teach both courses, give a lot of depthness. So it's about 12 hours of learning. The instructor course is 9 months of learning. It's meeting every week for a duration of 9 months and learning for at least 3 to 4 hours. Okay, I used to be an instructor for the instructor's course. I'm the one who actually was the original instructor in the very beginning, right? I remember the structure. I was setting up the structure, figuring out. That's what it is. You learn for 9 months, 4 hours at least of direct instructions. Then you have to do homework. So it's a lot of hours, but that's how you become an instructor. That's how you become certified to start teaching it to others. I have a fellow instructor who just liked me on Facebook. Nice to see you here, dear. And that's what it is. You can, in addition to the basic user course, you will be certified to teach 8 other advanced courses. The 8 advanced courses are the neurocomposition, the neurocolor. Okay, the neurocomposition focuses on exploring the proper use of the shapes and graphically composing the drawing. Neurocolor explores the energy of the color. Neurosketching explores the various types of the neurolines we can draw. There are different types, right? Not something, a lot of people, they take the basic, then they do the special. They're like, what else is there to learn? And I will actually be making separate live sessions for each one of the algorithms, each one of the advanced courses to explain more to you, for you to understand that there is so much more, so many depths. And by the way, even if you don't want to become an instructor, you can take all of the advanced courses with me. I'm certified to teach them. I have them available as a course. So if you're looking to learn more, you're welcome to contact me. Neurosketching is exploring the various types of the neurolines. Neuromandala, exploring the sacred circle, right? Each one of the advanced courses, we learn at least 6 more algorithms. You can imagine the depth you get with each course, okay? Further, the 5th certified advanced course is in neurosynthesis, exploring the alignment of all parts of the human ways of functioning, right? We all have bodies, emotions, mind, and the soul. Neurosynthesis is about aligning all 4 parts of who we are. Neurocommunication is the next advanced course, exploring the role of Neurographica within all kinds of human contact and communication. Communicating with other people, communicating with other entities, communicating with yourself. A lot of interesting algorithms there. The 7th advanced course is a neuro goal, using Neurographica to align one's goal within one's reach, right? How do I work with my goal so I can actually reach it? And there's a last advanced course is called the neuro timeline, scheduling, planning, and carrying out long-term plans. Okay, every Neurographica drawing, remember we have step 1, setting the goal, setting the topic. Well, we always work on one goal at a time. That's one of the golden rules, right? Remember I spoke to you about golden rules. We learned what to do and how to set topics and goals and everything else, the rules of how to do the Neurographica. The neuro timeline goes further than that. It allows you to schedule long-term plans and how to effectively reach them. Great, great course, okay? I have all 8 courses on sale for a very special price, much, much cheaper than if you buy each course separately. And you're welcome to PM me. I'll give you the price. I'll give you more information. I'll give you everything else. They're actually in the process. I'm in the process of putting them on my website. Okay, my website for if you are interested in any current courses, lanashalom.com. LANASHALOM, exactly the name of my profile.com. Okay. Now, there's level 4. Like I told you, the level 4 is the highest level possible. The level 4 is after you become an instructor, after you get certified, even after you start even teaching the courses to others. Level 4 is mentorship. It's when you open and lead Neurographica schools. Okay, you open your own school. I have my own school. It's a School of Neurographica by Lana Shalom, right? Is where you're not just teaching certified courses to others, but you provide supervision, you provide mastery, you share your unique knowledge, your unique position, your unique availability, right? It's about mentorship. It's about understanding that you don't just teach the course, but you bring the lifestyle of teaching Neurographica to others, right? It's learning how to integrate Neurographica with other methods, with other techniques. And most importantly, this is the level where a lot of instructors don't do that, by the way. A lot of instructors graduate, they become certified, and they teach certified courses, but they're not fully sure how to yet take and make your own course, integrate the Neurographic method algorithm, how to take the algorithm and use it in a different way. This is the level you do this, creating your own algorithm, creating your own courses, taking your own philosophical ideas, taking some interesting idea that you have an interest in and bringing it, combining it with the method. Okay, I have a course coming up that will teach you how to do that. That's called Ready, Set, Practice, right? I'm yet maybe rethink about how to name the course, but the idea is the same. Take your Neurographica knowledge and start using it, utilizing it within a different field. I do that a lot. I learn a lot of other techniques, and then I take it and I combine it with the Neurographic method. One of them is actually coming up, will be the labyrinths. I am introducing it on November 15th. We're going to start a course, the labyrinths course. It won't be just the labyrinth course. It's about combining the labyrinths with the Neurographic method. Is going to be super powerful and super transformational. Everybody's welcome to join, okay? I will be making a lot of open sessions on that. Now, the specialist course, if you are interested, and this is interesting to understand, if you are interested in becoming, even if you're interested, I have a lot of students who say, I already know I'm going to become an instructor. Even for them, a lot of times I say, I definitely recommend taking the basics course first, taking the specialist next, start your practice with the Neurographic method, then you go on and you become for sure you become more certain that you want to become an instructor, because it's a longer course. It's much more, there's definitely more money involved. There's definitely more time consuming. Before you decide on that, definitely decide on becoming the specialist, right? I want to tell you that my cohort of the Institute of the Instructors course, I learned in the Russian speaking institute. Back then, the English speaking didn't exist, right? And the idea was that there were a lot of, like, I'm trying to remember, like maybe 200 people in my cohort. I would say about maybe 100 of them maximum are practicing certified constructors. Okay, I would say maybe half of them didn't even get fully certified, and then less than half become actually instructors who teach. I personally know people from my cohort who are active instructors, right? Most of them are doing what the specialist does, giving some workshops and using it privately with the clients. Okay, so that's why I offer for everybody, before you become an instructor, come join the specialist course, figure out, is this really what you want to do? Yes, if it is, start practicing, start using it, start integrating it, start getting experience in learning how to use the Neurographic method within your field, and then become an instructor if you decide to do so further on, okay? And that's it for now. If you do become interested in the specialist course, again, the open session where I've explained all the details, everything you read here, okay? I will be doing it on Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? If you want to get more information about what the specialist course involves, go to my website, lanashalom.com, and you will see, as you scroll down, you will see upcoming courses. Go to where it says the specialist course. Once you click on it, there are details. There are more details. When you read the details about the specialist course, I give you another website. I have an actual website called specialist-neurographica.com. I don't want you to memorize the name. That's why I'm telling you, go to lanashalom.com, scroll down to the specialist course, and where it says more information, click on the link, and you can read much more details about what the course involves. I will be giving it to you in the video version on Thursday. Welcome to join me at 12 p.m. Okay. Yeah, and if you have any questions about anything I was talking about today, anything else about the Neurographica method, maybe you have a suggestion, maybe you'd like to ask me to lead a certain open session, if there's any topic within the method that interests you, welcome to join me, welcome to ask me. You can PM me, you can message me, you can email me. My email is available from my website. If you're watching me on Facebook or Insta, you're welcome to message me. That's much faster than reaching me by email, okay? Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for joining my open live session, and I enjoy talking to you. Tomorrow, probably 11 o'clock, I will try. It will be either at 11 before my second session of the basic user course, or afterwards, maybe around 4:30, 5 o'clock. I will come live. Maybe I'll do it on Thursday. I'm thinking after the session, it might be too much. I think I'm going to do the opposite. Tomorrow, I will do an open session on the specialist, the details of the specialist course. Okay, let's do that. And Thursday, I will do an open drawing course class. I will talk to you about the quality of life, because the motto of the specialist course, Neurographica Specialist course, the name of the course is actually known as raising the quality of life. And I will be telling you why we say that when we come to the specialist course, how the specialist course will allow you to raise your quality of life. And we will even do some drawing, okay? I'll lead you in a drawing. So like I mentioned again, tomorrow will be the specialist info session at 11 a.m. or 5 p.m. I will have to post it tomorrow morning. I will have to see how it happens. And Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will do an open drawing. So you're welcome to prepare your markers, paper, and pencils. Okay. Thank you for joining me. Enjoy the rest of your day, or maybe night, wherever you are in the world. And I'm wishing you lots of peace and lots of harmony.